Hello, everyone. My name is Luis Fernando Jimenez Gloria, and today I will present my final integrative project for the course Leadership, Influence, and Exchange of Trust. In this project, I designed a practical and personalized leadership model that can be applied in a real workplace environment. The purpose of this model is to improve leadership practices by combining different leadership approaches that promote trust, innovation, collaboration, and organizational performance. In this presentation, I will first explain the workplace environment that I analyzed. After that, I will describe the leadership style currently present in that environment and the administrative process that was evaluated. Then I will present my proposed leadership model and explain how it improves leadership relationships, innovation, organizational culture, and long term development. Finally, I will conclude with the importance of leadership in building sustainable organizations. Okay, so the workplace analyzed in this project is a marketing and sales environment. In this type of organization, teamwork, deadlines, and measurable results are extremely important. Employees work on marketing campaigns, customer strategies, and performance metrics because results are measurable. Leadership often focuses on efficiency, productivity, and achieving targets. However, leadership in this environment also has a strong influence on motivation, communication, and trust among employees. Using the 3Qs framework, I analyzed leadership behavior in this environment. What I observed is a leadership style that focuses strongly on results and efficiency. So, leaders design tasks clearly and monitor deadlines closely. However, what I did not see frequently was emotional support, collaborative decision making, or strong employee empowerment. Based on these observations, I inferred that the dominant leadership style in this workplace is transactional leadership. Transactional leadership focuses on clear expectations, supervision, and performance monitoring. So, leaders evaluate employees based on results such as campaign performance or sales numbers. This leadership style helps organizations maintain discipline and operational efficiency. However, if organizations rely only on transactional leadership, they may limit creativity, innovation, and employee engagement over the time. So, moving on, the administrative process analyzed is this project was the performance evaluation process. So, employees complete tasks related to marketing campaigns, and their results are measured through performance indicators. Leaders review these results and provide feedback depending on whether targets were achieved or not. While this process ensures accountability, it often focuses more on correcting mistakes than on supporting employee development. So, the main problem identified in this workplace is that leadership focuses heavily on results but less on employee development and innovation. When employees feel that only numbers matter, they may hesitate to propose creative ideas or experiment with new strategies. This situation creates an opportunity to redesign leadership practices in a way that promotes both performance and growth. So, in order to address this challenge, I designed a leadership model that combines three important approaches. The first is transformational leadership, which inspires employees and promotes innovation. The second is coaching leadership, which focuses on developing employees' skills and supporting their professional growth. The third element is trust based leadership, which emphasizes transparency, collaboration, and strong relationships between leaders and teams. Leadership relationships are essential for building strong teams. Leaders must communicate openly, listen to their employees, and create an environment where people feel comfortable sharing ideas. Trust allows employees to participate actively in decision making and collaboration. When trust exists, teams work more effectively and organizational performance improves. So, based on basically what I just mentioned, is that an effective leader focuses on helping others succeed. Coaching leadership emphasizes mentoring, constructive feedback, and continuous learning. Instead of focusing only on results, leaders support employees in developing their abilities and improving their performance. So, this approach increases motivation and encourages employees to take more initiative. Okay, so innovation is essential in marketing environments because strategies must constantly adapt to the new market trends and customer needs. Leaders must create environments where employees feel comfortable sharing ideas and experimenting with new solutions. When teams collaborate and exchange ideas, organizations can develop more effective and create strategies. Okay, so moving on, it's also very important to say that leadership strongly influences organizational culture. When leaders shape culture through their behavior, communication, and decisions, when leaders demonstrate fairness, transparency, and support for employees, they build a culture based on trust and collaboration. A strong culture encourages employees to work together and remain committed to organizational goals. Leaders must also build a sense of community within teams because when employees feel connected to their colleagues and share a common purpose, collaboration becomes stronger. Community encourages employees to support each other and work collectively toward shared goals rather than just focusing on individual tasks. Organizations should also prepare for future challenges by developing adaptable leadership systems. Leaders should encourage continuous learning and innovation so that teams can respond to new technologies and changing market conditions. Because leadership must therefore focus not only on current performance, but also on preparing organizations for long term success. So, now to finish with all these ideas, I would say that in conclusion, this leadership model combines transactional structure with transformational inspiration and coaching support. This balance allows organizations to maintain efficiency while also encouraging employee development, innovation, and trust. Leadership is not only about achieving results, but also about building relationships, developing people, and creating environments where organizations grow sustainably. And last but not least, these are the main academic sources that support the concepts presented in this project, including leadership theory, organizational culture, and innovation frameworks. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed.